Alright, welcome everyone back to another episode of Skywars. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about where I got my name from. If you're new here and end up enjoying this video in any way, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, as would really help me out a huge bunch. And yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Yep. Wow, Time Warp portals were actually useful for once. That's weird. I recently watched a video by turtilz where he talked about his username and how he conceived it, and I decided that, well, I get this question a lot on my streams, so I thought it'd be a perfect idea to sit down and talk about where I got my name from. Why not? I'm also completely out of ideas and have nothing else to record right now, so this works. If I throw it right there, I'm gonna get teleported right back here. Okay. Oh, that actually worked. Well, my name history actually dates all the way back to around 2011 when I first started playing Minecraft. When I was younger, I never really had a set username, and I'd usually just use something that would have my first name in it, which was Zach. I remember, like, my old Xbox Live account used to be called, like, Zach Attack or something. It's super cringy now that I'm thinking about it, but hey, it was like 2011, no one cares. But once I started getting into Minecraft, I realized that I would probably need a username that wasn't insanely generic. So around Christmas 2011, my family started realizing that I was getting into Minecraft, and my grandmother decided to get me a foam Minecraft iron sword for Christmas. And I still have it to this day. It's hanging up on my wall in my bedroom just because of how significant it is in the history of IroTheCookieLord. I keep it. Plus, it looks cool on my wall. I can't complain. But because of that gift, I decided to name myself IronSwordGaming, and that was kind of my first username. I remember being super young, like 8 and 9, and I wanted to be a YouTuber when I was like 8 and 9, and I remember like quietly practicing my old Minecraft intro with the name IronSwordGaming in it, and I mean, I remember it being pretty cool. So I still think IronSwordGaming is a somewhat cool name. It's just it's aged very poorly. Please go away. Please go away. Please go away. So when I was practicing my intro when I was younger, I realized that IronSwordGaming was an insanely long username, and I don't know, I kind of didn't want to refer to myself as IronSwordGaming. I knew a lot of my favorite YouTubers at the time had nicknames derived from their full usernames, so I spent some time thinking about what I would want for a nickname, and me being the uncreative 9-year-old that I was, this guy's bee-hopping. Being the uncreative child that I was, instead of coming up with something clever, I took the first 3 letters of the word iron, and that was my nickname. I wonder what that means. I wonder what the first 3 letters of iron are. So yeah, my nickname was Iro, and surprisingly enough, my nickname has actually kind of stuck for a lot longer than I thought it would have. A lot of my first ever videos on the platform were actually made under the IronSwordGaming name and the IronSwordGaming channel. All of the videos, which by the way are still up if anyone wanted to watch I'm stuck in love! All of those videos are still up if anyone wanted to watch 11-year-old me be a horrible Minecraft YouTuber. Nothing has changed. Now it's just like a 16-year-old being a horrible Minecraft YouTuber. Nothing changes, man. The IronSwordGaming name has a lot of like meme status behind it, at least between a lot of my close friends and I. I have stories that I'll tell about that, but those are for other days. Please don't blow me up. Please don't. Please don't. Those are all stories for another day. Maybe one of the next story time with Iro videos will be about be all about that. Speaking of storytime with Iro, I'm gonna go a little off topic here. The first episode did insanely well, and I'm extremely thankful for all of you who watched it and supported it and shared it. It means a lot to me. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna be doing more videos like that, so stay tuned. Don't forget to hit the bell if you haven't already, and subscribe, leave a like on the video, and yeah. But unfortunately, all great things must come to an end, and clearly I'm not still called IronSwordGaming, so what exactly happened? Where did the name IronSwordGaming go, and why did I change that? As time went on, I kind of got stale of the name, and I kind of realized that it was a little childish. You know, 12-year-old me was too grown up for a name like IronSwordGaming, so he wanted to think of something that was bigger and better, something that was catchier, and something that was a little less like an 8-year-old came up with it. Unfortunately, I think I had the opposite effect. Well, because 12-year-old me wanted a change of name, I came up and I started brainstorming with a lot of things. This is too intense. Why am I running? Can I get the turnaround? I can get the Ah! Why did you lag back? Ah! This game is scary! So the first username that I actually came up with was IroTheCookieLord. It kind of still kept the original Iron part of my name, but just got rid of the sword gaming and replaced it with something else that was a little more general. At the time, I wasn't necessarily sure if I wanted to be a Minecraft YouTuber or just a general gaming creator, so I thought IroTheCookieLord wasn't necessarily just Minecraft related, and it would apply to a whole spectrum of video gaming content. Unfortunately, my old channel had to have 2 words in the name. So, most YouTube channels, unless you create a brand account, you have to have a first and a last name. And when I first created my YouTube channel, I didn't have a brand name set up, so I had to have 2 names at all times. So I was just trying to find a filler word that could go with IroTheCookieLord. And unfortunately, at the time of doing this, I was eating cookies. The rest is history. Well, not really, actually. That's not really the right... That's a little vague. Let me clear things up. So, my YouTube name at the time was IroTheCookieLord. It's such a horrible name, but it kind of gave me inspiration for what would come next. Once again, I felt that IroTheCookieLord wasn't necessarily me. It didn't really fit my vibe, so I wanted to change it again. Whee! This was also at a point in time where I was thinking about restarting YouTube again, but on a different channel. For those of you who don't know, I kind of stopped uploading on my old channel back in like 2016 just because I was super bummed out of it, and I just couldn't because I had a dead channel and I didn't feel like trying to revive it, so I gave up on that channel and decided that I was going to start a new one. Clearly things worked out because the new channel is this one. But once again, I was going through an identity crisis, and I didn't know what I was going to call my new channel, and at first, the original name of this channel was just Iro, the nickname that I had created for myself when I was 9 years old. But unfortunately, I was kind of having issues getting discovered in the search algorithm. Clearly, Iro is actually quite the popular name and nickname, so when you searched up the word Iro, nothing Minecraft was to be found. And obviously, I had just created my channel, so I wasn't, like, totally concerned about it. But one of my IRL friends suggested that I should try and change my name to something a little more unique. So I brainstormed for a little bit, and over the summer of 2016, I had come up with the name IroTheCookieLord, based off of the Iro from my nickname and the cookies from my old channel. I thought it fit. It was kind of like the best of both worlds. It didn't sound too childish. It was catchy. It was unique. Nobody had a name like that. And you know what? I think I made the right choice. Well, yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. If you guys did enjoy this, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, as it would really help me out a huge bunch. And yeah, hopefully you have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, good evening, good night, whatever it is for you. Have a great one. Peace out.